Hi, I'm Vicki Zambito from the communications team, and today with me is Heather Lauer, Vector's Senior Talent Acquisition Director. Welcome, Heather.
Thanks, Vicki, and thanks so much for having me.
Oh, it's my pleasure. So first off, where are we talking to you from right now?
So I am in our office in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Do you live in Cincinnati or do you commute in?
I'm just north of Cincy. So I live in Dayton, Ohio, and I'm usually in the office a day or two a week.
How long does it take you to get from Dayton to Cincy?
In the morning, because I'm an early riser, about 45 minutes. On the way home, it can be double that depending on what's going on with traffic.
Yeah, traffic here in Tampa is not always great either, so I get it. So you're in talent acquisition. What's a day like for you in talent acquisition?
That's a good question. What I love the most about this is no 2 days are ever the same. So it has a lot of variation. But a typical day, my team and I are partnering first with hiring leaders to understand their roles and the talent they need to bring into their team and helping them with that side of the process. And then on the other side, we spend a lot of time getting to talk to candidates, getting to know their background, and trying to find a fit for them to come and join our team.
I'm just throwing this question out there for you, and you may not know the number off the top of your head, but on like an average week, how many candidates do you think you talk to?
Around 15 on a typical week. We're usually somewhere in the neighborhood of about 50 to 70 interviews a month.
What's your favorite thing about your job?
Getting to talk to different people. I absolutely love getting to talk to different people. And the absolute best part is when you are working with a candidate, we get to take them through the process and you offer them a job, and they're just so excited to get started and come on board. Absolutely the most rewarding part.
Yeah, I would think that would be rewarding. So what was your very first job? Like even go back as early as high school if you had a job.
Oh yeah, so my very first job, I worked at a sub shop in Dayton, Ohio, making sandwiches, bringing out customers, all the cleaning and sanitation. So I did that for a couple years. And then I also worked, and I'm dating myself, at a Blockbuster Video for quite a long period of time as well.
Oh, Blockbuster, the good old days of walking around the store looking for whatever you're going to watch that Friday or Saturday night.
Yeah, the absolute place to be on Friday or Saturday night, like getting the request for the newest movie out all Friday and Saturday. Even had to rewind the VHS tapes. But yeah, it was quite a bit of fun. And we got all the movies before anybody else. So that was a pretty cool part.
I was just going to ask that. Yeah, that seems like that would be a cool job to have.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
So maybe it's movies, but what do you like to do when you're not working?
A lot of time is spent on the sideline of sporting events. So I have 3 kids who keep us really busy. But outside of that, I really love cooking. That's just one of my ways I enjoy to de-stress, and it's fun to feed people.
What's your favorite thing to cook?
Probably gumbo. I've perfected a pretty good gumbo recipe. So I think that might be my top. I also like to do bread making, especially pretzels are one that we like to have a lot when we're watching sporting events.
So is there a favorite restaurant in where you live that you love, and what's the meal you get there?
Yeah, so we have it's a hole-in-the-wall Mexican restaurant in Dayton. It's called Taqueria Mixteca. Absolute favorite place. And they make a chile Aquiles dish, which is my absolute favorite guilty pleasure.
Have you tried to recreate that at home since you're a big cook? And how'd that go?
Yeah. We're getting there, but it's not as good. It's something about their meats. I can't figure out what they do to make their ground beef and the spice blend. It's so much better. But we've tried. We're getting close, but we're not there yet.
So you talked about your kids before. Why don't you tell us more about your 3 kids and your family life?
Oh yeah, so 3 kids. 14 is the oldest, ranging down to 7. The 2 oldest are huge soccer players, so a lot of time spent at soccer fields and running to and from that. But yeah, it keeps us very busy, as you know, full schedule every day of events, but also keeps things a lot of fun.
So yeah, you're 3 kids, that's a lot of work. So you must have routines that keep you on track. What's your morning routine?
Up early, so usually up around 5:30. I like to do that to just prep for the day and get up and get ready. And then it's getting them moving and out of the house. And then typically jumping into work to start my day. So it's nice now, like we're in a little bit of a downturn with summer. It's not quite as chaotic in the need to get out of the door. But yeah, you know what happens. Like if you get off the schedule, things fall apart really quickly.
Right, exactly. So in your life, what is the one thing you are most proud of?
Oh, that's a really good question. You know, I really am glad that like I took the leap to join Vector. So I had been in an organization for about 15 years prior to coming to Vector, like a really long time. And I was looking for something more, and I wanted to work for an organization that was mission driven. And I met Jackie, our CHRO, and that has got to be one of my standout accomplishments the past 2 years. I'm so glad that I took the leap and pushed myself and made the change and came and joined.
Wow. Well, we're glad.
And now somehow we're 2 years later. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're going to close with a blinded lightning round of this or that question. So are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. All right. Summer Olympics, swimming or gymnastics?
Gymnastics.
Curly girl hair care, gel or mousse?
Gel.
I'm a mousse girl. Okay.
I was mousse for a long time. Recently converted.
Oh, okay. Might have to get your tips. Ocean or lake?
Ocean.
Netflix or Kindle?
Oh, Netflix. I feel like I should say Kindle, but Netflix.
Cookies and cream or mint chocolate chip?
Cookies and cream.
Early bird or night owl?
Early bird.
Flip-flops or slides?
Flip-flops.
Crayon or calculator?
Calculator.
Taylor Swift, give me more or need a break?
Give me more.
And the last one's the same for everyone. Cats or dogs?
Dogs. I was expecting this. Dogs all the way. We have a doodle at home. Grew up with dogs, so dogs win.
What's your doodle's name?
Spumoni.
Oh, whoa, that's quite a name.
He's from an organization called Four Paws, and they train dogs for service dogs for people across the country, and you can adopt their flunkies. So he was part of the ice cream litter, and that's where he got his name.
Oh, that's so cute, and what a wonderful way to come across your little furry friend. Do you have a nickname for him, or you use the whole name every single time?
We call him Moni for short.
Okay, I thought there'd be something there.
Yeah.
Well, Heather, I always enjoy talking to you, and I wish we got to do it more. So thank you for your time today.
Yes, thank you, Vicki. This has been great.